Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our BallySpring start from scratch run here, or start from a nothing run, or almost nothing. Whatever I decide to label this. It's kind of all of the above in a weird way. We are doing our very first grass contract. Pretty excited about this because this is where the real money is going to start coming from for these contracts to get us into our own equipment and our own fields someday. I did go ahead and do all the windrowing, just to get that done. I've got the, obviously you got the baler over here. I do need to, before I start, pick what size bales I want to make. You can't see it behind my head, but there are three different field bale sizes for this particular baler. We got 125 centimeters, 150, and 180. Now, the front little loader pieces that we've got that I went ahead and brought over, they're over there in the grass. You can't see them. I know they can run the small ones for sure, and I'm pretty confident that they can run the 150s. I don't know if they run the 180s or not, so I'm not even going to try those, I don't think, just in case. I do want to run as big of a bale as I can because the bigger the bale, the fewer trips that I have to make. One thing I guess we could check is to see what our wrapper can do, which should be this very first one. It looks like it can only do 150, so we'll set it at 150. I think it will work out just fine, and that'll give us the most bang for our buck for what we're trying to do. And let's turn on the baler, lower the pickup, and let's get rolling. Or not. What did I do wrong? Did I hit... Lower the baler, turn on the... What? I'm confused. What is going on? Why is it not working? So the pickup, you can't see by my head, but the pickup is down. I mean, you can't see the pickup down there. The baler is turned on. Is it literally just it can't do that one row, like that first row? Is that gonna be something weird like that? Because I was able to windrow there. Oh yeah, that's literally all it is. There's something about that first row. I may have to use the windrower to scooch it over, if you know what I mean. We'll find out. Anyway, I was about to say that I'm actually having a lot of fun with this series, so I really hope you guys are as well. I think it's been I don't know, it's been fun for me. I don't know if the tractor noise is too loud, too soft, the music's too loud, too soft. It's hard for me to tell because what I hear in my headphones is probably different from what you guys hear. But we'll keep going here. I think it's filling up very fast, actually. Do I have the auto ejection on? I do not. We can turn that on, and it'll go ahead and spit up our first bale. Now we do have to obviously wrap these. Hopefully that does not roll away on us. It looks like we're fine. Just occurred to me that is going to be something we do have to worry about on this map. Bales rolling away. Nope. Back up. Went too fast. Hadn't closed up all the way. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this back row back here, hopefully. Although, honestly, I think I'd rather have the bale in this middle section. So, if at all possible, I'm going to try and put it right about there. That's fine. I may have to scooch it back a little bit to do this next bit, but I'd rather have the bale, I think, in the same orientation. If at all possible. Kind of did that. I didn't do that fast enough. I wanted to move it down a little bit further, but it's going to be all right. Now, I don't know if my trailer can auto-load bales. I know it can auto-load like pallets and things. I don't know if it can auto-load bales. We might try that out because obviously that would just be a more efficient way to haul these things. Yes, I do use an autoloader. I do not find any joy in using the forklift type tools in this game. So if that is a realism runner for you, then I am sorry, but that's just the way it's gonna be. I could either spend 20 minutes fighting a forklift, or I could just go on about my business and do more time actually driving tractors and farming, which I think I'd rather drive tractors and farm than worry about a forklift. And it's not even just the forklift, it's just the forklift part's probably okay. It's just getting it on the trailer properly, everything lined, and it bugs me when it doesn't line up perfectly. It literally call it, I don't usually have like too many OCD type moments, but I would say that's probably one of my OCD moments of where it's like, it's not lined up perfectly, and the time it would take me to get it lined up perfectly, just not worth it in my opinion. So that's the way that one goes. Oh, that bale got in the way of my little stuff over there, so I'm going to have to scooch it out of the way here in a bit. And I make my corner quick, tight enough. Figured I'd bring you guys along for the baling because it's actually usually pretty quick. This thing is filling up real fast. There's a lot more grass here than I expected. Although it is a double wide windrower, so that makes nice sized piles here. Of course, when I do my own grass fields, a lot of times what I do is I actually mow a couple times before I do any windrowing or baling or anything like that, just to kind of fully maximize how much we're getting with each kind of pass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out, like I said, this bit over here, it's gonna bug me. I'll probably get most of this here. I mean, honestly, having extra stuff in the baler is not going to be helpful to us anyway. Although I think we get a little bit of credit. Actually, I think that's wrong. It's not going to be helpful for us from the silage standpoint, but I think we do still potentially sell a little bit of what's left over when we turn in the equipment. I can't remember if that's a thing or not. I feel like I've done. It's been truth be told, it's been a while since I've run a grass contract in this game. Probably since the very, very, very first playthrough. I don't think I did very many grass contracts with some of my other playthroughs, although maybe I'm just misremembering. But I'm pretty happy to do some here. I think these are going to be fun and just something different. You know, we haven't done, like I said, we haven't done a lot of them, so gives me something a little bit different to do. We'll see how important this patch of grass up here is going to be to see if how close we are to another full bale. I have quite a few bales here. That's going to be quite a few trips if we can't load it on the trailer. Where are these going, actually? I just thought about that. I think the music might be a little loud, so give me 1 second. All right, hopefully that's better. We are taking these down here somewhere. Oh, right here, by the biogas, right by the... I think we already looked at that. Yeah, it's actually pretty close by. So even if we do have to take multiple trips, that's not going to be too bad. Pick up some of these other little piles. All right, that's pretty good. And then we'll just get this last row, which will definitely give us at least one more bale. Maybe two. Did not back up very well, did I? It's all right. Yeah, I think we are going to want to move over that stuff at the front because I think it might just barely make another bale. It's hard to tell. If we're not at another bale with that stuff at the front, we're going to be very, very close to one. We can't even get this. Hmm. Yeah, this might be one more full bale here, at least, like I said, pretty close to it. All right, let's turn you off. Let's move you over here. Let's see if we can get the windrower to scooch that stuff over for us. Because for whatever reason, the windrower can run there, but I don't know why the baler's just having some issues. At least the windrower was able to run there earlier. Watch it suddenly not work. Oh, it's not going to work. How did it do it to begin with, and now it's not going to work? What? Okay, well then never mind. That is fine. We will just... I mean, it's unfortunate, but we'll... I guess in the future, I'll just make sure I do a slightly better job of giving us a little bit more space along those edges. Hopefully we don't lose so much that we don't get to turn this in. That would be unfortunate. Although if it came down to that, what we could do is take another contract that had silage. We'd get less for ourselves, but we'd at least be able to complete the contract. So that is technically still an option. We got this thing full of stuff that we can't use, unfortunately, but oh well. Pull this thing off out of the way. We're not going to be using it anymore. That is a lot of grass that we're missing. Like I said, at least very likely close to a full bale. I mean, as long as we get the contract turned in, we're still going to get good value, but you know, just one of those things. Like I said, I can correct that going forward, I think, with the windrower. I think the way the windrower was working is because we were able to grab stuff from the right-hand side that was valid, it was also sucking in the stuff from the left-hand side just based on the width of the windrower. So again, maybe if I just scooch away from the edge just a smidge. Although we'd still lose some grass, because I think there was still grass on the edge based on the mowing. I don't know if there's really a way for us to fix that without losing something. All right, let's get in here. Grab the wrapper, and we're basically done with this contract. I mean, still gotta deliver, obviously, but this is basically it. Figured it didn't hurt to bring you guys along for the this first full grass field. Well, except for the windrowing. Now the music sounds quiet. Maybe it was just a loud song. I'll mess around with it, figure it out. All right, let's go. Unfold. We turn on the automatic dropping. I think it just runs on its own, right? Like once we just suck one of these in here. Yep. Now for contracts, we get like full value for silage, right? Like we don't have to wait for these to ferment, right? Because that would make no sense. The contract's got to be done this month. We have to wait a couple months for it to ferment. Don't think that would work out very well. How many bells did we get? 1, 2, we're on the third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, looks like. Almost there. I don't know. I think doing on the one hand, you can't do automation, like you can't automate workers very much with grass fields and silage and stuff like that. Doing it this way, at least with bales, unless you use courseplay. I think courseplay can handle it, right? But just the built-in automation, you can do the mowing and you can do the windrowing, and I think you can do the tedding. But like the actual baling and all this process, and obviously picking up the bales with the trailers, things like that, is not automatable, and again, unless you have courseplay, which I do not have. But anyway, what I was drinking at is that despite the fact that you can't automate it, weirdly, I find this process kind of peaceful. I don't know. It's just like there's a rhythm to it, weirdly. Like pick up a bale, wrap it up, move to the next bale, drop it off. Pick it up. I don't know. It's just, I do kind of, you know, like this a little bit. I mean, I like the bulk stuff too. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but this also is kind of fun. It's really good if you got like a movie you could watch while you're doing it. Just kind of sit here and chill. Just kind of go through the process. It's not that bad. Now, what may happen, though, is that if we turn in some of these bales for the contract, we might consider stashing them off to the side somewhere, let them ferment for a few more months before we sell the rest of them. I don't know. I had to think about that one a little bit. All right, let me go. Let's see, I'm going to park you actually over this way somewhere. And then I'm going to grab the trailer, and I'm going to get it modified for bales, and then we're going to come back and see if that will pick them up. If so, cool. Save us a couple trips. If not, no big deal. We could use these things just fine. So I'm actually gonna go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, we got the truck or the trailer turned into a flatbed here. Let's come on up here to the field and see if we can pick up bales. I think we can, but I'll be honest, I've never actually done it. Not with the bale loader, or just sorry, the auto loader mod. Obviously, I've put bales on the back of a trailer before. There we go. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, we might not actually be able to put as many on here as I thought we were going to. I mean, the truck does still move faster than the tractor by a little bit, so I'm just going to double stack them. Can we fit 3 rows double stacked? That'd be 6. That actually would not be bad. Looks like it's not going to grab any more, huh? Really? Alright, well, it's not any worse than what we had with the tractor, but it's also not necessarily any better. So, I mean, I guess at the very end of the day, I don't have to fight with the little forks and stuff like that, so there's that. $22,000 liters of silage. Excuse me, sir. Get our pickup fixed again one of these days soon. Not sure where this drops off at. I'm assuming... hopefully figure it out. Oh, excuse me. Try to make a wide angle here so I can turn in here. And I clipped the hedge. How heavy are we? 76,000? Is that right? Or 7,600? I can't tell. There's a decimal point there or not. Where would we turn this in at? Probably back here, maybe? It's going to take it automatically. I don't know that it is. I don't remember where this turns in at for these. Truth be told, I have not done bales at one of these in a while, if at all. I actually don't remember. It could be over here. No, that's the loading. Never mind. That's not unloading. It's got to be this thing back here, doesn't it? Unless it's actually in the middle of that silage pit over there. Let me back up here a little bit. Maybe I just need to unfasten and see if that will do a thing. Just trying to make sure I'm as close as possible. Alright, let's unfasten and see if that's all it is. Oh, wow. Why is this weighing us down that... What? Just having it fastened was keeping us on the ground? Okay, that's a little unexpected. I don't know where this goes. Alright, we're going to refasten because for some reason that's giving us frontal stability. I don't know where this goes. I really don't. I don't think it's going to go in here. I mean, this makes no sense to me. And that's just for loading the biogas, like, off-put stuff, right? It could be just that I have to put it on the ground, which... Or in the thing, but if I had the forks on the tractor, it wouldn't let me put it in the thing, right? That's not a thing. That's not how that works. I don't see any yellow lines anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Let me go look it up and see if I can find out where... I mean, it would probably be where you would normally put it in a biogas plant anyway, but let me go see if I can figure it out. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I did figure out how to get the bales in there, and I just have to, like, knock them off the trailer, which... I guess if I have a normal, regular bale trailer, I would be able to tip it, right? And I wasn't able to do that with this, so... A little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and I just went ahead and brought the guy over with the little forks, which does tell me that we did do too big of a bales, right? As you can see, the bales don't quite fit. So next time we'll probably have to just do smaller bales. I mean, they pick it up, but it doesn't actually... it's not really like it's meant for this, so something to think about for the future. I think, assuming we have to drop these. Yes, we do. Oh, wrong one. We just unload or open? No. There we go. Contract is already 96% transported, so we're going to have quite a few bales left over. In fact, we actually only need one of these bales. I mean, it'd be a little hard for me to, well, I could drop one off to the side, I suppose. Is there a better place to sell bales? Because if this is just the best place, then it does not matter. Silage. BallySpring Mart is a little bit more, this is not bad necessarily, but if we can get them to the BallySpring Mart, that would be worth a little bit more. So I think I will just drop these two off here, be fine with that, and kind of go from there. Oh, you can even see it filling up back there, which does mean there will be a limit on how many we can sell here. But yeah, we got, man, we just made it. Okay, these grass contracts are going to be stupid. We just made 1,700 bucks for selling those, and that's only the first 8 bales. We still have 5 more at the field, right? So yeah, let me go get those. I'm actually going to put a cut in here. I'll get those other ones taken care of, and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to probably pick up the next contract. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.